Teresa. Hope you've all had a great beginning of your week. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of November. Let's pray for a wonderful month and a wonderful rest of our week. Okay? So, tonight I'm not advertising for anybody this week. So it's just me talking about my topic is. So tonight's topic is about social media and how it affects relationships. So if you're able to listen or see, because you can't, you just to let you know, if you're listening, you can see me on the Cinco CINCO Vids VIDC YouTube channel. So if you want to check me out there, you can. If you're watching and you want to listen to this, I have an Anchor. You can. It's available on Anchor and Spotify. Okay, just put that out there. All right. So one thing that I want to talk about, the one thing that we're going to talk about tonight is, I don't know about y'all, but so many. I wanted to see how much people's relationships are affected by social media, because so many people get so upset when someone likes someone else's post or something to that effect. And I was like, well, I bet there's a lot of relationships that have ended because people are insecure with stuff like that. So I did a little research, and one of the things is it's not just what you put on social media, but actually how much time you spend on social media. People actually get upset because if you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and they are on social media, oh, look at this person, oh, look at that person, blah, 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 then that causes problems. So if you don't know me, one thing that I have learned is if there's any man that I am in a relationship with or I'm sleeping with or whatever, I do not follow that man on any social platforms because I don't want to know what he's doing out here. Because all things come to light is the way that I see it. But I'm not in a relationship, so he can do what he wants to do. Now, if I was married, it would be the same situation, but he would definitely have to put it out there. I am married and not looking for something else. Okay? So, in my research, I found that there has been an annual increase in divorces because of Facebook. Okay? It has ranged from 2.18% to 4.32%. Can you imagine that statistic? Okay, so 1 in 7 marriages have considered divorce because of their spouse's post. I just can't believe it. So, in my opinion, there's insecurities there, and social media just brought it out even more. But the positive thing is people that don't use social media regularly are 11% happier in their marriage. So I think the thing that people need to take back is if you want to be happy in a relationship, stay off of social media. I mean, unless y'all are going to have a certain time that you both sit down and say, okay, let's check out Facebook. Now, I think if I'm in a marriage or I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm just going to use Facebook or Instagram or whatever if I'm promoting my business, or two, if I'm checking in with my family or friends. But I'm not going to look up somebody else. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to check his out because it really doesn't matter to me what he got going on because I know what I have in my home. So that's the way a lot of people need to realize. But would you believe that 1 in 10 adults admit to hiding messages and posts from their significant other. Why you need to hide it? That's why relationships should be honest. Everything should be, you should share everything going on in your relationship with that person. So there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can come in between you and that person. Because if you don't share what you're posting and somebody says something to that person, they're going to be like, what you talking about? So that leaves a whole lot of space in there. So don't do that. Another statistic is 8% of adults in relationship admit to having secret accounts. Why you gotta have a secret account? If you're having a secret account, that means you are holding secrets. And then when that comes out, that means that person can't trust you. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody I can't trust. I want to be with somebody that I could trust with my life. And that is the thing about it. If he or she has a secret account, that means they are holding secrets, and watch the fuck out. Okay? The next thing is 1 in 3 divorces start as online affairs. Affairs, baby, affairs. Okay, and did you know that 30% of the people on Tinder are married? I have been on Tinder, all these different, I've been on lots of dating sites. And the men will tell me, I'm married. They're straight up about it. I'm married, I'm just looking for something on the side, or I'm looking for somebody to do a threesome with me and my wife. Because she satisfied me, and I'm, what? What kind of shit is that? I'm just not cool with that. I don't like that. But there are people out there who don't have a problem with being a third wheel or being that chick on the side. I can't do it. I can't do it. But there is an actual site. If you didn't know it, it's ashleymadison.com. And they actually cater to married people looking for affairs. So if you're somebody out here who wants to hook up with a married man or married woman, go ahead and go to ashleymadison.com. Sign yourself up. You can find anybody you just want to hook up with, I'm sure. So just check that out. All right, but for me, that ain't happening because, in all honesty, I ain't trying to do that. I'm at that point in my life where I want a person to be in a relationship with, and that's the only person I want to be with. Okay? But back to social media, I think one of the biggest issues is people see if you post something and somebody random that they don't know, your spouse or significant other doesn't know, likes your post, that causes a lot of jealousy and bullshit. And in my opinion, if I have to explain why somebody liked a post that I have, it's not worth it. That's why I say don't follow me on Facebook, don't follow me on Instagram, don't follow me on none of this shit. Because there are going to be people that are going to like my post or say, hey, da 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 da. And if you don't like it, then don't be there. Okay? But there are some positives to being on social media. More than 1/3 of marriages have begun online due to dating sites and social media networks. So there is some positivities to being on social media. I'm single, so I can do whatever fuck I want to do. I can have anybody. I can tell you right now, I have 2 different Instagram accounts, and one of those accounts alone has 4,000 followers. And out of those 4,000 followers, majority of them are men. And trust me, baby, they hit me up. But it's up to me whether I'm interested in that or not. So I'm just putting it out there. And believe it or not, the marriages that started out on social media or through the dating sites are lasting longer on average than the ones that didn't. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? But Some people even have social media in their prenuptial agreements, talking about how much time they can spend on social media, um, even to the point to where the person can't share private info or photos without permission. So it's gotten to that point in relationships. But 53% of people say that they have used Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, to check up on someone they used to date or be in a relationship with. I'm not gonna lie, I do that. I do that all the time. But again, I'm single, I can do what the fuck I wanna do. Okay? Now, if I got married or in a relationship with somebody, I don't need to see what that person is doing. I don't give a damn after that. And in some instances, I say that now, I don't give a damn what they're doing. But curiosity kills the cat. Okay? And then 28% say they have used social media to share or discuss things about their relationship or dating life. Now, the one thing that would kill me is to go on Facebook and see a post, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, and there's a post saying, I need help, my spouse is doing this, or my spouse ain't doing that, and I'm like, what? You ain't even say nothing to me about that. So that's disheartening. That's not something you want to do. So I think, again, it goes back to be honest with the person you're with. No matter what it is, be honest. And then lastly, 1 in 3 Americans say that they even look through their partner's phone without permission. Now, if I feel like I gotta look through your phone, then I don't need to be with you. I really don't. I'm not, I'm at that point in my life where I don't want anything or anyone to cause me to feel insecure, or to cause me to feel like I gotta check up on you. I don't want to do that. Again, be honest with the person you're with, so there is no room for that bullshit. There should never be any room for that bullshit. So that was my take on social media. If you know you're in a relationship with somebody, the best move is don't let them follow you and you don't follow them. And that'll rule out a whole bunch of shit. But then y'all also sit down and talk about how much time you spend on social media. And set the guidelines. Don't post shit about this, don't post shit about that. Let people know you're in a relationship and you're not looking for nothing. That's as simple as that. Okay? So, that is my talk for tonight. If you see, I got my Milwaukee jersey on because my Bucks are undefeated, baby. And also, my football team is the Cowboys, and the Cowboys won. So, I'm happy about that. So, both my teams is doing what they need to do. So, that is it for tonight. I am exhausted. I washed my hair, as you can tell. Haven't done anything to it. And I'm going to now enjoy the rest of my night. So please, y'all do the same if you feel like you want to reach out to me. Again, my email is teresardrakeford@gmail.com. TERESAR Drakeford, @gmail.com. You can hit me up. Oh, and by the way, myself and my business partner, we're actually doing something this Saturday where we are giving back to the homeless, or the less fortunate, as I say. We're going to make some bags and packages for them, and we're going to give them out to them. So, if you want to donate to help us out, every dollar counts, because we can buy water, we can buy disinfecting, we can buy different things like that for them. But if you want to donate, you can donate to Cash App us at About Our Business, ABOUTOURBIZNESS. If it's just a dollar can go a long way. So please open up your heart and give us a donation. I appreciate you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Good night.